Hi, this is Elvira from Scrappy Mania, and today I bought these sticky mats from Amazon. And the reason why I bought this sticky mat was because I have created for my stamping platform, and as you can see here, I got quite a few of them. I have the Stampendous Stamp Perfect from Hampton Arts. So when this came out, I bought two. I gave one for my mother-in-law, and then I have one. Perfect. So I really love this version. One of the things is that you have to use magnets, and sometimes the magnet gets in the way of getting a perfect impression. So I did create my own sticky mat, as you can see here, with the foam that it comes with. But you know, I decided, how about if instead of using this, I'm going to try out this sticky mat because it has cushion just like the foam. See, it's a little less cushier, but we'll see how it works. And it fits perfectly in here. Look at that. And I'm going to see if I can put a cardstock and then see if it moves. So I'm going to try this one out. I also have this We Are Memory, which I went ahead and taped the sticky mat. And then I have this one, which I created a sticky mat already for it, and it's pretty sticky. So I'm going to try to see how well it works with this one, putting this one there. So before I do that, let me go ahead and put this back. And this one also, I taped it on to my platform. So I do have, let's see, the other technique I want to use is for blending. I want to see if I can use this, put it on here, and use it for blending. So let's go ahead and first try it out for stamping. And it works perfect for, it's the perfect size for this Stamp Perfect. And I might just use it for the Stamp Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and put my cardstock, and see, it doesn't move. It's not moving, so I'm going to adhere the cardstock down. And you can wash it. The thing is, there's no residual. It remains sticky. You can go ahead and use water and wash it, which is what I like. So I went ahead and put all my stamps down. So usually it picks it up. So if you don't have anything holding down your paper, usually when you lift your lid, the stickiness of the stamp itself is going to pick up your paper, and that's why you get off your alignment. And it didn't. So I like that. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp it a couple of times, maybe twice, just to see how well it works. And if it gives me enough cushion to give me a good impression. Okay. So let's close this. Okay, let me restamp it. Oops, this one. Sorry about that. I missed a little bit here, so I want to go ahead and restamp it. My heart didn't really completely get all the way dark there. So let's see. Now it has some texture, so there's some texture, so I was worried about that texture will transfer. And let me do it one more time. Because for my scan and cut, I really got to make sure I get a really dark outline, otherwise it won't cut it. So let's make sure we get a nice dark outline. And there, perfect. And it did not move, and look, there's still some stickiness. And look at that. Perfect. So I do like it on this, and I'm going to probably keep this on here. So let me clean up and I shall be back. Okay, so my next trial is going to be on this Tim Holtz. So I'm going to go ahead and place my sticky mat on here. So I'm going to just put it right in the middle. Right here. I wish there was a bigger one that will fit the whole thing. But we don't have that. And I'm going to go ahead and place my images again on here. And we have the clear plate on. So let me just ink it. And let me ink it again. And it looks pretty good. Maybe right here. Let me go ahead and ink the bottom there one more time. And just concentrate on here. Not bad. Perfect. Look at that. So it works very well on your Tim Holtz. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this, and we'll go to the We Are memory. I'm going to pick these up. And how I like to use this is I turn it over and I put it right on top of my tool and ink it. Then flip it over and then I stamp. I'm going to do that again. And it has the right amount of thickness, I think. And look, no movement. It peels off. And look at that. Perfect. So the next thing I want to try with this, I'm going to take out my sticky mat. I'm going to go ahead and put this back. So let me go ahead and clean up, and then we're going to try the second technique that I want to use, the reason why I bought that. I'll be back. So the last technique I want to try is with ink blending. So I'm going to remove this mat because I want to use my glass. And I'm just going to place it onto the glass. I hope you can see that. Then I'm going to use regular cardstock. And I have some inks here that I'm going to use for blending. I think these are the inks I'm going to use. So I'm going to try with a lot lighter one. And look, perfect. So let's try, see, it doesn't move. Let's try a stencil. I'm going to go ahead and continue on blending here. And it doesn't move. I don't need to hold anything. Look at that. No need to hold at all. I'll go ahead and bring some of this color. And look how well it's blending. And it does not move. So now let me go ahead and put some stencil. Oops. I moved the stencil, so let's see. So I went ahead and stuck the stencil down. And it works pretty well. Let me go ahead and get some green. Now, if this was bigger and you can put the stencil down, it worked very well. Look at that. That works pretty good. Now let's see, how about if I use my Make Art. So I can use this in conjunction, so let me get this out. And you can easily wash this. So let's say I bring my Make Art, okay? I put in, let's put a fresh one here, right? And then I can go ahead and use magnets to adhere my stencil down. So I do have the magnets for this. So let's say I want to just hold my stencil down, as you can see here. Hold it down. So the paper is it's held down. So I mainly just want to hold my stencil. And look how that works. No need for tape or anything. And then I can go ahead and move this here. Oops. So if you had a bigger stencil, if I had a bigger stencil, it'll work perfect, but I don't have to worry about putting tape on my paper and destroying my paper. The only thing I need to worry about, it's holding down the stencil itself, which I'm doing it with just my magnets. Okay. And there you go. And then if I want to finish this, I can go ahead and just keep, see how I can put color on here. So, I just got to hold this. This is what's moving, but my paper and the paper itself, it's not moving. So here I can do that. And then if I can even put paste. So if I had some paste, you can just take this, hold it down, and then do paste as well. Or if you have a big stencil, you can hold the big stencil around this this piece. Now you're probably thinking, well, that is fine, but how do I clean it? According to the instructions for this, you basically just take some water. So I'm going to take just a regular towel. I have a spray bottle, and let's see how easy it is to clean this thing. Go ahead and clean it like so. So you can take some towel and just dry it up. See how easy it is to clean. ahead and put this here. According to what I read, you can put this under the sink and it will get it tacky again. And let's go ahead and see if it still remains the tackiness. So now I'm going to put that back there and let's see. Yep. See, I did not destroy the tackiness. And actually, even the pattern underneath, just doing like that, you can get the pattern from underneath, because this is really thin paper. But see, the tackiness came back, and you can see how it peels off. So it still has the tackiness. So I'm going to put the link to this if you want to get this on Amazon, so I'll put the link. But I think this is one of the best tools that I purchased so far for my craft room, just because I don't really like to use a lot of tape, because sometimes the tape rips your paper and it's just easy to clean. You just take some water, take a clean rag. This was not that clean, but take a rag and just wipe it down, or you can take it to the sink and wipe it down and you're done. And the way to store this is you have the sheet, so you can store it in a sheet, or you can even get a container. So I think I'm going to purchase a container or something where I can store this and make sure it stays nice and clean. So, however, I think this tool, what it works best for, if you have a MISTI or a Stampendous or any kind of stamping tool like this, it works perfect. Look how well it adheres to this stamping tool. So I hope you like this video, and thank you for watching. Bye now.